Good morning, good evening. I'm sorry, good evening. Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Welcome. Welcome again. Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Saturday, Craig Davis, what's up? Slug, what's good? Got a lot of stuff to talk about today. It's the off week of the Super Bowl. It don't even feel like an off week of the Super Bowl. Cheryl Limehouse, what's up? Don't even feel like the off week. The Rams should give the trophy back. The Rams don't deserve it. We're going to talk about why. The Rams do not deserve it. Joey Crash, what's up? Again, please like and share. Please like and share. We're doing so well, people. Thank you for all you've done. Thank you for all your support. Big things are coming down the pipe. Big things are coming down the pipe. Man, I'm excited. I really am excited. I'm blessed and highly favored. April Smith, what's up, baby? April Smith. Of course, I deal with grown-ass men, Craig. He's a good man. Of course he's going to honor his bet. Just like you was going to honor yours. Louisville should give the trophy back to Michigan after Pitino was ousted. Big things. April Smith, what's good, baby? Okay, don't forget Showtime, Saturday, 6 p.m. And Sundays, 10 a.m. Sundays, 10 a.m. We will do more football talk tomorrow. But we're going to do a lot of talking today about a lot of other shit. Okay? Don't forget www.bussamove.com. Party Bus for Kids. Don't forget that. And also, please do not forget www.ssaunders at icghome.com. Brady getting his 6th Super Bowl no matter what. He wouldn't be getting his 6th Super Bowl. Y'all want to get me riled up early. I'm trying not to get riled up. I had an emergency root canal this week. I just got out the barbershop. I'm trying not to get riled up. Okay, Brady would not be getting his 6th ring if they were playing New Orleans. Like they're supposed to be playing. Now, a lot of people in here talking crazy, sounding real silly. And one of the dumbest things I've heard was Drew Brees had an opportunity to win the game in overtime. Hello, he won the game in regulation. I put out a video where the referee is going at the... Floyd, what's good, Floyd? I put out a video where the referee looks like he's going at the other referee because the other referee's about to change his call or about to correct his call. Don't get me started. I'm trying to hold that to the 6 p.m. hour. So the talk is the overtime format. How can they rectify the system from any more egregious refereeing? What's your suggestions? In all honesty, I love the college rule. I love the college overtime. But this is how I think the college overtime and the NFL overtime should be fixed. I think they started at 35. So if they started at 35 and don't gain a yard, let's say they started at 35, don't gain a yard. That is a 45 plus 7. That's a 52-yard field goal from there. I say start at the 50. Start at the 50. So now 4th down means something. 52-yard field goals are very makeable. If they start at the 50, That's a 67-yard field goal if they don't gain another yard. So I like the college rule, but they should start. Maker would prefer to be traded. Maker, please. Play. How about play it, Maker? Start at the 50. So if you start at the 50, a 67-yard field goal is not that makeable. Although today's kickers seem like they can make a 67-yard field goal. And make fourth down mean something. That's how I'll fix it. But that's not the issue. The issue is this. These players, Joe Kish, what's up? These players worked their asses off all summer in the hot jungle heat with equipment on, in the weight room, with their nutritionists, away from their families, putting their bodies through so much, putting their minds through so much, to lose a game because a referee totally blew a call. It's not right. It's not right. I don't give a damn what people say. Oh no, you're going hard with this. I don't give a damn what you think. A lot of people don't know me. Okay, I give very little damns about what you think about me going hard about this shit. It just goes to tell me that you all have never been in a situation where something was taken from you that you earned. Something was taken from you that you earned. Don't tell me that's life. No, that's not life. That's probably the life of some black men. Just telling the truth. But this was egregious. This was not right. It could have been fixed. It should have been fixed. Then, here's the other rule I would fix. In the last 2 minutes of the game, everything's up for instant replay. Everything, including pass interference. That was egregious. Not for pro football. I'd much rather the home team have the first crack if they want the ball or if they want to defer. Home field advantage means you really have all the advantages of the home field. That's not fair. That's not fair, Craig. That's not fair, Craig. And Craig, you only talking that shit because Kansas City got knocked out. Or either that or play an extra quarter. Now, I don't even have a problem with that. And quite honestly, I don't even have a problem with that. But the NFL is going to tell you if they continue to keep playing quarters, then you put players in danger. That's what they're going to tell you. They can't continue to keep playing quarter after quarter, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters of football because players are going to be in danger. That's what the NFL is going to tell you. So I like the college rule. I just think they make it too easy to score. Put the motherfuckers back at the 50-yard line and make them have to drive 20, 30 yards to get a field goal, get in field goal range. But just think about it. You go to work. Let's give a scenario. You go to work. Your boss says if you go to work every day, you on time, you come every day for 6 months, you get a fully paid trip to Wakanda. Joe Whitaker, what's up, baby? Morris Roderick, holla. You get a fully paid trip to Wakanda. You get to the last day, 6 months, you're getting ready to get your money and your trip to Wakanda for 2 weeks. You get a fully paid trip to Wakanda for 2 weeks. And you put money in your pocket. And the last day, the business you work for is closed due to a snow day. They're closed. They decided not to open. And you don't get your trip to Wakanda. You don't get your trip to Wakanda because they closed the door on that day. You would be irate. You would be irate. Let me tell you something. Sean Payton, you a better man than me. You a better man than me because my turn up would have been so real. Would have been real. I can't even explain to you how nasty I would have been at my press conference. It would have been F-bombs, throwing the microphones, kicking the podium down, throwing chairs, cursing out reporters. It would have been crazy. Sean Payton, you're a better man than me. And then the kid gets a fine. The NFL made it worse. The kid gets a fine for helmet-to-helmet contact. And he's just laughing. Yep, I paid the fine. They really need to make the AFC East the bum league. Switch the teams around so they have more comp. Put Brady in with Pittsburgh, Baltimore. That's not fair either because it's cyclical. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't remember. I don't know how old some of y'all are. Y'all don't remember Steve Grogan, John Hanna, Vi Sikahema. Yeah, the Patriots was bums for a long time. Don't get it twisted. The Patriots was terrible for a long time. But what they did was they circumvented the rules so a guy like Tom Brady can play forever. You can't knock Bill Belichick for being the smartest guy in the room. You can't. As much as I dislike Bill Belichick, as much as I dislike Tom Brady, as much as I dislike the New England Patriots, that goddamn Belichick is one of the smartest people who ever put a whistle on. He's very clear that nobody is getting no money. He's going to keep certain positions at certain levels of money. When you want money, he sends your ass away. Bill Belichick is super intelligent. You can't knock the man for that. Randy Moss scored 50 touchdowns. I mean, not 50, 25 touchdowns, something like that. 25, 30, whatever it was. He broke the record. And he didn't sign him the next year. Because he's not putting a lot of money into that position. He's not putting a lot of money into those type of people. My Fins and Jets and Buffalo are just poorly managed. That's a fact. No different than the New York Knicks. That's a fact. They're just poorly ran. You can't not Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick for being the smartest guys in the room. And I can't stand them motherfuckers. But it's catching up because the Jets are going to be good. It's catching up. $23 TDs for Moss in 2007. I knew it was something like that. 23, 24. I knew it was something like that. And guess what? He didn't sign him the next year. He's not putting money into those type of players. He's not putting money into that position. You can't win in the NFL if your highest paid player is a wide receiver or a defensive tackle. Can't win in the NFL. Can't win. That's why the Giants will never win. As long as Odella is the highest paid guy, they'll never win. Who else got the highest paid receiver? Julio Jones. Never win. He learned from the tuna. That's true. Very true. But he knows how to manage that NFL cap. He knows how to massage the NFL cap. Can't be mad at that man. Sorry. That's called competition. Competition is just not on the field. Competition is not just on the court. Competition is in an administration office. By the way, go to see Wu-Tang tomorrow. Excited. Go to see Wu-Tang tomorrow. Thank you to my son, Dante, Epps for getting Dad Wu-Tang tickets for his birthday. But man, the Rams need to give back that goddamn trophy. The Rams need to give it back. The Rams know good and goddamn well they didn't win that game. The Rams gotta know, like they gotta look at that shit and be like, whew. The Rams gotta know that. Why wouldn't somebody go tell them? Why is Roger Goodell so silent? Why is Roger Goodell so quiet? Because Roger Goodell know. And I hear there's a rule where he can make them play the game from that point. It's egregious. I wear progressive glasses. Progressive, yeah, I think so. The Rams got to know that. Who's the coach? McVay? McVay can't celebrate that shit. That's like celebrating. You finding out that the baby ain't yours. You don't celebrate that shit. Sorry, Rodney. Bill won bowl without Tuna. Tuna never won without Bill. Please, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Matter of fact, I think when was the last Super Bowl Bill Parcells won? Was that Buffalo? Please, don't do that, because that's not right. That's not right, because no matter what, Bill Parcells was the head. What? Wait. Thon Maker to the Knicks for who? THJ. Tim Hardaway Jr.? Is that for real? Is that for real? I need to know, is that for real? Thon Maker to the Knicks for Tim Hardaway Jr. Can somebody look into that? Is that for real? Because if that's for real, the Knicks' future is very bright and very big. Very bright and very big. Because that means you got Thon Maker, 7-foot perimeter player. What's his name? Porzingis, 7-foot perimeter player. And possibly, and let me say this too. Oh, okay. But I wouldn't trade him for Tim Hardaway Jr. I'd trade him for Derek Lee. I wouldn't trade him for Tim Hardaway Jr. But let's understand this. If you put him, Porzingis, and let me correct myself with the boy Zion Williamson. I've been watching the boy Zion Williamson play. The boy Zion Williamson is special. Yes, he's better than R.J. Barrett. And I'm going to tell you why. He's one of those guys who's going to be a stat stuffer. He handles the ball. He can pass the ball. He rebounds. He scores. And his jump shot ain't as bad as I thought it was. Zion Williamson is the real deal. Yes. Knicks, go get him. And he's going to fill the seats. Knicks, go get him. Knicks still need a point guard, though. Knicks still need a point guard. Although I love Trier. Cheryl was good, baby. Although I love Trier. So back to what I was saying. The Rams need to give that trophy back because they know good it got there, well, they didn't deserve it. If they throw the flag there, the game is over. The Rams got one timeout. With a minute and change left on the clock. Run the ball 3 times. Put the ball in the middle of the field. Run it down to 3 seconds. Kick the field goal. They got one of the best kickers in the league in Will Lutz. One of the best kickers in the league. Kick the 30-yard, 25-yard field goal, game's over. Like have 3 have 3 referees on the field and have them override a call or non-call, so they themselves have the authority to either pick up or throw one on a judgment play. What? Like have 3 referees on the field and have them override a call or non-call, so they themselves have authority to either pick up a flag or throw one on a judgment play. I don't know what the fuck all that means. That receiver must have pissed off the ref bad. Listen, here's what happened. All those referees from Los Angeles and the black referee played for the Rams. So let me say that again. All those referees were from Los Angeles and that black ref played for the Rams. You tell me what's going on. And I hate to be one of those guys. I hate to be that guy who's a conspiracy theorist. I hate those guys. But goddamn, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, goddamn it ain't a moose. So I'm not even ready. It don't even feel like Super Bowl week. It don't even feel like Super Bowl week because the Rams don't deserve to be there. It don't even feel. It ain't even got that energy. We're gonna do this. We're gonna break it down, but it don't even have that energy, that Super Bowl energy. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna see Wu-Tang. I'm so excited. Like, I come on. It doesn't even have that energy, that Super Bowl energy. I got 2 boxes. Maria Taylor is gorgeous, by the way. Maria Taylor, the reporter from ESPN, she's tall as shit and gorgeous. Drew Brees, he gotta be sick. He gotta be sick to his stomach. He worked out all summer in this jungle heat. Got hurt. They had Dez Bryant tore his Achilles on the first day. Working their asses off. And to have a referee not throw a flag on a blatant penalty is egregious. It's bad. And I don't give a damn if you say, oh, damn, it's a week later and Nolan's still talking about this. You damn right. I'm going to continue to talk about it because it needs to be fixed. Bell to Miami with no QB would be a bad move. Bell ain't going nowhere near Miami. I heard him say that he would like to go because that's where he hangs out at. He ain't going to Miami. Bell in Miami would be a bad move. Bell would be smoking herb again in no time. Because people are still talking about both the AFC and NFC games. That's why it doesn't feel like Super Bowl week. Nobody's talking about the AFC. See, Craig thinks he's slick. And if you look at what Craig did, he capitalized AFC and put NFC in the lowercase. Nobody cares about that AFC game. Craig, nobody cares about the AFC game. Every call made in the AFC game was the right call. So, Craig, don't you dare try to crowbar your fucking Kansas City Chiefs into this conversation. Don't you dare. Even though both were exciting and went into overtime, no one likes how they ended. I don't have a problem with how the Kansas City game ended. Stop saying they. I don't have a problem with the way Kansas City game ended. Kansas City game ended just the way it was supposed to end. Not true? You haven't been listening to the radio, no. I listen to the radio all day long. I listen to Howard Stern, Stephen A. Smith, and Mike Francesa all day long. I have Sirius Radio, the whole 9 yards. Don't nobody care about that Kansas City New England game. Every call made in that tell me a bad call made in the Kansas City New England game. Go ahead, Craig. Let me entertain Craig. Tell me a bad call made in that game. Tell me a bad call. I don't even have to mention what call it was the bad call in the Saints game. Don't even have to mention it. Everybody knows the call. There was no bad calls made in the New England Patriot game. There was no bad call made in that game. Every call made in that game was right. You gotta remember, also remember, Craig was the same one laughing, giddy, laughing at the Saints. He was the same one. And then when Kansas City players get their ass kicked, now he's stressed. Now he's hot. Actually, I don't either. Even though my team lost, New England won it fair and square. The bad call was the roughing the passer call, no. Don't test me. What roughing the passer? You mean the one where they hit him in the head? You mean the one where they hit him in the head? That wasn't a bad call. They hit him in the head. They don't say, oh, if you hit him in the head hard, it's a penalty. They don't say if you hit him in the head soft, it's a penalty. They say if you hit him in the head. You hit him in the head. It's a penalty. Roughing the passer? Which one? Oh, you talking about the one where they hit him in the head? I told you he was going to be crying. April Smith, you were so right. Craig was going to be in here crying. Dog Nuts was good. Shout out to Amityville. Shout out to my alma mater, Amityville. Shout out to Zachary, starting point guard for Amityville. He's doing his thing. I got to tell this coach, I got to get this coach's ear. When you got teams that can shoot from the perimeter, don't play zone. Don't play zone. But anyway, I would have loved to see Drew versus Brady. Though I hate, Drew would have beat Brady. Drew would have beat Brady. No, what game were you watching? Brady was never hit in the head. Craig, stop lying to yourself. Craig, stop lying to yourself. We could Google this, Craig. He was clearly hit in the head by Chris Jones. Come on, Chris Jones, I think that's his name. Hit in the head. Knocked his face mask, knocked his helmet to his, he was looking at his ear hole. The Super Bowl would be great if it was New Orleans and New England. But that call was egregious. The NFL needs to do something about it. Needs to do something about it. It was terrible. It was egregious. It was hurtful. It was unfair. Roger Goodell ain't saying shit. And then they want to call him. They want to call Sean Payton. The NFL wants to call Sean Payton and apologize. What the hell is that doing for me? I hate when people do that shit. Do wrong shit and then apologize. You know what? You should apologize in public. I hear a motherfucker who wants to act up in the goddamn supermarket, but then whisper his apology to you or send it in a text. You act stupid in a crowd. You behave and you apologize in the crowd. And that's essentially what the NFL did. The NFL didn't go on TV, interrupt the game and say, listen, we apologize for our referees making an egregious call. They didn't do that. If you could throw a flag on a no call, the game would last 5 hours. If you throw a flag on a no call, the game would last 5 hours. Why would we throw a flag on a no call? I don't get it. I don't get it. My thing is this. Even if, let's say they didn't throw the flag, right? Let's say they didn't throw the flag. You look up, there's a big-ass jumbotron, big as the goddamn stadium. Once you realize, oh shit, I fucked up, then you should throw the flag. There's nothing wrong with admitting that you screwed up. They should have looked at that jumbotron and said, oh, yeah, we screwed up. And then throw the flag on the ground. And guess what? If they would have done that, A, the Rams wouldn't have been upset. B, the NFL would be covering their ass. C, the Saints would have won. Like they deserve to win. Now, here's the other thing that bothers me. Drew Brees had a chance to win. Drew Brees had a chance to win in overtime. That's not the point. That's not the point. Don't tell me Drew Brees had a chance to win. That's not the point. First of all, Drew Brees lost on a tip ball that fell in the guy's stomach while he was laying on the ground. Don't tell me Drew Brees threw an interception. He didn't throw an interception. His receiver dropped the ball. And the ball landed in a quarterback's stomach that was laying on the ground. Miss me with all that. Maria Taylor. Lord have mercy. She had a nice weave. I need y'all to be logical. I understand you may not like New Orleans, but I need you to be logical. And it's not fair, because if it was you, you would have a conniption. You would have had a conniption if it was you. So this Super Bowl off week, we'll do Super Bowl tomorrow. This Super Bowl off week, I'll get Gary on. I'll get April on. I'll get Dion on. I'll get Craig on. But this Super Bowl don't feel like no Super Bowl week. Not at all. Dwayne, Edward, and Lisa. Don't even feel like a Super Bowl off week. There's no energy in this Super Bowl. Because this is not the Rams. The Rams should give it back. That's what they should do. Now, I didn't want to start with that. We'll get back to more of that. Point guard from Kentucky. Pops used to live in Amityville. Played Head Marvin. Played ball. What? What's the Kentucky? I'm watching the Kentucky game now. What's his Pop's name, Dre? Look, enough already. They went ahead by 3 when they kicked the field goal and had their defense. No, we're not doing that, Craig. We're not doing that, Craig, because if the referees make the right call, the game is over. Don't tell me about they had a chance to stop him, whatever. Don't tell me that shit. You sound ridiculous. Kicked the field goal, held up, and stopped the Rams getting into field goal range. They'd be in the Super Bowl. So shut the fuck up already. No, I'm not shutting the fuck up. No. Marvin Higgins. Facts. Player name is Ashton Higgins. Oh, okay. Where'd he go to school, Dre Lazo? No, I don't want to hear it, Noel. They still went up 3. This guy Craig is something else. Play some damn D. Craig is something else. Let me move on. Because this is something that I want to be passionate about, and I want people to understand. And I hope April Smith is still here. The game was over if the blind ass umpire would have made the call. That's what Craig don't get. Don't tell me shit about no field goal. They went up 3, play some D. The game is over. What don't he understand? They don't even get the ball back. The game is over. Just like you said about my Kansas City Chiefs, but that doesn't apply to the Saints. Fuck out of here. It don't apply to the Saints because the Kansas City Chiefs lost fair and square. The Saints didn't lose fair and square. He played for my 8th grade B team, Mr. Nelson. So he went to St. John's? The kid went to St. John's? you would have sent me $50. Yeah, of course. Craig would have sent it. Craig would have sent it. But let's talk about this Chris Brown situation real quick. He played at Amityville, this kid? I remember this kid. But anyway, let's talk about Chris Brown real quick. Cause this Chris Brown shit, this Nelly shit, is upsetting to me. It's very upsetting to me. And I'm going to tell you why it's upsetting. Because it's on the heels of this R. Kelly shit. When he put up this documentary on R. Kelly, every Tom, Dick, and Harry was all over R. Kelly. And he deserved it. Do not get it twisted. He deserved it. But when they told me Chris Brown raped a broad in France, I put up a post that said, no. I said, Chris Brown, no, keep your mouth shut. Because I don't ever want women to feel like they can't report when somebody harms them. Or they can't tell when somebody harms them. I don't ever want to give off that vibe that women shouldn't report. But when a woman, and I hope April Smith and some women are here, when a woman decides, she's just as egregious as that goddamn referee in that New Orleans game. When a woman decides she is going to claim that she was raped and she was not raped, and she gets away with just being sued, that shit makes my blood boil. When did Chris Brown ever have to rape? Listen, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan at all. But one thing I know about Chris Brown ain't got to rape nobody. That's one thing I know about Chris Brown. He ain't got to rape a soul. He's beat up bitches. He making sure these girls ain't loyal. And women still go for this guy. He ain't gotta rape nobody. I knew from day one that Chris Brown rape? Hell no. And then a woman comes out the next day. Why ain't her name being reported? Why don't we know her name? Why don't we know her name? Why ain't her name being dragged all over Facebook like R. Kelly's name is? Y'all forgot about it. You talked about R. Kelly for a week. You talked about Chris Brown for one day. You forgot about it. Why? Why is it okay? Why are we letting this slide? Why are we letting this slide? And come to find out, the same thing happened to Nelly. You can't be a groupie and then change your mind in the middle of being a groupie. Because you got a call from your man. Oh, your baby ran across your head. You can't be a groupie at 10 o'clock, then at 11:45 decide you're not going to be a groupie. Something needs to be done. This girl, let's just say the girl don't have a lot of money. What is Chris Brown suing? He should sue, but what is he getting in return? He needs to be rewarded something. And again, I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan. But for women to try to take a man's life and crumble it up and throw it in a dumpster because you salty or your feelings got hurt or you came to your senses about being a hoe. We need to know her name. Why isn't she being arrested? Why? R. Kelly was with minors. That's why I think people came down harder. Okay, I could agree with that, Dre Lazo. I could agree with that. But is this just as bad? Is this just as bad a false claim of rape? The man, at the end of the day, see, this is what I think people forget. At the end of the day, a celebrity is a person with a job that more people are aware of. He's no different than me and you. At the end of the day, he has a family. He has a child. He has a mom. He has a dad. So for you, a woman, anybody, a woman, male, whatever, to make a false claim of rape, that is one of the most foul things you can do as a woman. He didn't call back in the morning. He didn't walk her down to the limo like Mike Tyson. Gerald Whitaker, ding, 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 ding. Gerald Whitaker, ding, 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 ding. Because that's exactly what happened to Mike Tyson. She wanted to be seen, and Mike refused to walk her to her limousine. So what did she do? Cry rape. Now, Mike Tyson's a whole nother animal. But one thing I know about Christopher Brown is that he ain't gotta rape anybody. I listen to these heifers talk about Chris Brown. Huh? He ain't gotta rape. Getting some pow was the least of his issues. With the status that these entertainers have, they should have better judgment. See, we say that, but what does better judgment mean? Should he have not dated the girl? Should he have not pursued the girl? Did he know that the girl was going to cry rape? Like, what does better judgment mean? You can't, if Chris Brown, you're going to sit here and tell me, if Chris Brown knew that the girl was going to cry rape, he was still going to deal with her? I don't think so. Same thing happened to Nelly. So I agree in the sense that, yeah, they need to be more self-aware. Malik McCargo, what's up, champ? They need to be more self-aware. I do agree with that. But that don't mean it's okay. Or a woman should not be punished for saying that a man raped her. A man raped her. Better date her ass for a while and feel her out. Come on, man. We don't live in that society anymore. We don't. See, Dwayne Edward Elisa. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Dwayne Edward Elisa is a grown ass man. A grown ass man. So I believe he was born in maybe the late 60s. Okay, so being that he was born in the late 60s, he grew up with a different perspective on life. We live down this microwave society where everybody wants everything now, including sex. They want everything not now, but right now. 1959. Man was born in 1959. It's a grown-ass man. So he lived in a day and age where you did what they call court a girl. They courted the girl. They took her out for hamburgers and ice cream. They took her out and to a drive-through movie. Or maybe they was in the basement with the red light on, bumping and grinding against this girdle. Yes. Bumping and grinding, rubbing up on a girdle. That's not how it happens today. It's not how it happens today. These girls is about that life right now. LL took her ass to McDonald's and score. It's not how it happens today. You go to a party, I don't care what song is on. Jamaican song, Trinidadian song, R&B, rap, slow jam. Everybody dances the same exact way. Everybody's rubbing up on each other. Every single one of them. Penis on butt. Zipper on pockets. Every girl is twerking. I'm hoping to see my daughter twerk where they are slapping the back of her goddamn head. Everybody twerking. So when Chris Brown walks into the club in France, and that heifer got within 5 feet of him, if she knows she had a little fat ass, or she twerked on him as soon as she saw him, she couldn't wait to twerk on Chris Brown. I'm going to tell you how this went down now. She couldn't wait to stop twerking. So now, let's say Chris Brown beat it. Now she's looking at a financial come up because she done gave that thing away for free. We are in this Me Too movement. So she knew good and damn well, as soon as she mentioned it, Chris Brown raped me, she knew she was going to get a response. Andrew Ayodeji, what's good? I just saw your nephew at Buffalo Wild Wings. And for anybody for 1 second to believe that Chris Brown, we talking Chris Brown now. Chris Brown, who women don't even, not even, as soon as they see him, suck it, Chris Brown. Knowing that he whooped women's ass, make songs like, this girl ain't loyal, they would still give him the ass. Just like that young lady did. Who's she kidding? Chris Brown raped me. No, the hell he didn't. Nelly's another one. Nelly's a good-looking dude. He raped me. Colleen Vanderhall. What's up, baby? Montero Vanderhall. So when a woman says that, her ass should be locked in jail. We need to know her name, and she needs to be in jail. It is so not fair. Because if he raped her, y'all was ready to drag Chris Brown's name over the coals. Y'all was ready to kill Chris Brown. But as soon as Chris Brown was innocent and sent home from France, y'all stopped talking about it on Facebook. Y'all stopped talking about it on Facebook. You looking like new money right now, my boy. No, I'm not looking like new money. I'm feeling good. I got a cut. You know what I'm saying? I ate. You know what I'm saying? I went to the bathroom, toe it down. I'm feeling good. Chris Brown is a chick magnet. He don't have to rape nobody. That is a stone cold fact. Let me tell you something. Chris Brown's crew hang around him just to see who's going to fall off the tree. If you know what I mean. They just hang around the dude. Because something might come their way. Yes, shit happened to me and another woman. Shit messed up. Because rape is real, and when women lie, it gets so pissed off. It must get you so pissed off. So when a woman lies about rape, what does that do to the Me Too movement? And can you see now why people look at that R. Kelly shit and say, hey, some of these women are lying? Do you see now? Because here's the other thing that happens. People say, oh, well, you guys are blaming the victims. That's what people say. Oh, you're blaming the victims. That's not right. Do you see now why people say, hey, something ain't right? You can't believe every story. Chris Brown suing this bitch. She probably makes $50,000 a year. What's he suing her for? Sometimes when a dude is that popular and that one chick says no, they lose it. I've seen that happen also. But this is not the case. This is a man that's innocent. This is a man that is innocent. And Chris Brown don't strike me as that kind of dude. Chris Brown strikes me as the type of dude that, yo, I'm out of here, I'm moving on. Listen, Chris Brown has had two of the baddest bitches in the world. Rihanna is a top 3 bad bitch in the world. Karrueche Tran is top 3. Karrueche Tran? Oh, y'all go take a good look at Karrueche Tran and see how stupid fine she is. Victor Cruz left his wife. You think Chris Brown is worried about some heifer in the club? That heifer ain't saying no. That heifer couldn't wait to twerk. Listen, I'm a quasi-celebrity. I'm not a real celebrity, but as soon as a heifer see me, she want to wink. She want to twerk a little bit. She ain't full twerking. It's just the hip is popping, the booty popping a little bit. Victor Cruz forgot about football, forgot about announcing, everything. Go watch an episode of Claws and see how fine Karrueche Tran is. That was Chris Brown's girl. We need to see this heifer in France. We need to see her. We need to know her name. And she needs to be arrested. Because if it was a man, y'all couldn't wait to throw him under the jail. Especially a black man. Somebody waiting to get Chris Brown, lock his ass up. I agree. I was just saying, it happens. Stop. Right. It's not top 3, flag on the play. You know what, Joe? I agree with you. I'm sorry. She's not top 3. She's top 15. She's top 15. Rihanna's top 15. She's not top 3, but she's definitely top 15. R. Kelly made it easy. No, R. Kelly ain't make it easy. R. Kelly ain't make it easy. That's for goddamn sure. But during this R. Kelly thing, women were saying, men were saying too, oh, we can't blame the victims. But people were saying something ain't right to the story. Then you have a woman who falsely claimed Chris Brown for rape. So it's not victim blaming, it's not victim shaming, it's called reality. We don't like reality. We don't like reality. We don't. We don't like reality. Especially black people. We don't like reality. We like to have things suit our needs and our wants for that particular week. Like, here's another example. Kevin Hart made a tweet about homosexuals about 10 years ago. All black people was in an uproar. Leave Kevin Hart alone. Leave Kevin Hart alone. He didn't mean it. It was 10 years ago. Why y'all bothering Kevin Hart? Meanwhile, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills He recited a song from 10 years ago with the word nigga in it. And he's a racist pig. He's a piece of shit. And he's a piece of garbage. You see how it works? We see how it works, especially Black America. I love my brothers and sisters, though. I love my brothers and sisters because they will ride. If they think that you're black and you are somewhat in the right, just somewhat in the right, they will ride. My brothers and sisters will ride for you. That's why R. Kelly is out here running around acting a goddamn fool. They will ride for you. Michael Jackson did the same thing. Black folks rode for Michael Jackson. James Brown did the same thing. Black folks rode for James Brown. That's why I love my people. My people are the best. If they believe in you, they will rock with you. So Chris Brown ain't raped nobody. Chris Brown ain't never raped nobody. Stop that bullshit. Not only did Chris Brown not rape nobody, that goddamn Nelly, he ain't raped nobody either. I'm very secure in my sexuality. I'm telling you that them niggas is cute. They not as cute as me. Them niggas is cute. And them niggas, guess what? Girls know they cute and they know that girls know they cute. Nelly and Chris Brown. Let's move on. Renaud Sterling Haynes' cousin, what's good? Anthony Jones, what's up, Papa? Alexis Epps, my niece, what's good? Next, the Golden State Warriors. If anybody in my little room right here, if anybody in my room thinks that Golden State is going to lose the championship, please go stab yourself in the eye. Get a hammer and a rusty nail and stab yourself in the eye. Nope, LeBron, Kawhi, the Celtics are not beating this team. This team is toying with the league. They can beat you in so many different ways. They had a game just the other day. Curry shoots 2 3-point shots. They scored 70 points in the paint because now they got Boogie Cousins. They got a happy Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins so happy, he look like he high. KD, 23, 24, 25. Y'all don't even realize he's scoring that many points a night. Oh shit, Klay Thompson's starting to heat up. Oh shit, Steph Curry's doing Steph Curry. Oh, Draymond Green's having an off shooting year. Who cares? Ain't nobody beating Golden State. Nobody. Now, you can come here with this James Harden bullshit. James Harden is nice. James Harden is this. James Harden, it can't win a game in May because he's spent. Sonya Battle was good, baby. He's spent. He's exhausted. Nobody's beating Golden State. Ernest was good. Nobody's beating Golden State. Nobody has the manpower to beat Golden State. Do you realize Golden State can take their starting 5 and play against the East starting 5, either Eastern All-Stars, and beat them? Listen to what I said now. The Golden State starting 5 could play the Easterns, the whole East starting 5. Pick the best 5 players in the East. Golden State can beat them. Boogie Cousins gave you 17 and 10 the other night. They're scoring 140, 150 points. You talk about, oh, well, Mike Conley might go to the Lakers. I don't give a damn who go to the Lakers. I don't give a damn who go to the Lakers and play with LeBron. They cannot beat Golden State. And I love LeBron. LeBron ain't got enough help. These guys are toying with the league. They're having fun. I want to hear people who tell me what, if you tell me Chris, what's his name? Chris Paul had them beat last year, you a damn fool. Chris Brown wasn't beating the Lakers. Golden State set for 2 or 3 more titles. No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because that team got to break up this year. They're not paying Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. Not happening. Oh, yeah. And Boogie Cousins. Dana Deering, what's up? JP, what's up, baby? They're not paying Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Boogie Cousins all in the same year. Not happening. That's what I mean about y'all as fans of sports. Yeah, I need you to have some common sense. Common sense. There's not a... What, are they just printing money in Golden State? Dougie, what's good? They just printing money in Golden State? Goddamn, what's the boy name? Curry, he already making $200 million. So now they're gonna have another $200 million dollar contract, another 200. They have an $800 million contract. $800 million, one team. Come on, stop. Come on, y'all. I need you to think. Not happening. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm drinking a lot of water. Just bear with me for a second. But I need you to think. Kevin Durant already took a pay cut. You think he's going to take another pay cut? Michael Thompson, Klay Thompson's father, announcing with the Lakers. You think Klay Thompson's going to take a pay cut? Boogie Cousins just coming off a torn Achilles. You think Boogie Cousins is going to take a pay cut? KD signing 1-year deals to keep... No! Why is KD got to constantly take the L? KD ain't doing that again. Sorry. KD is not doing that again. He already did it twice. He's not doing it again. KD gonna get paid. And guess what, people? KD ain't doing nothing but getting older. KD ain't doing nothing but getting older. He ain't signing another 1-year deal. He's about to get his whole family set up for life. Generational wealth. So guess what? That Golden State team, they're going to win it again because guess what? This is their last year. They're going to be together. This is the last. It's done after this. I don't know what fantasy world said. Not Ronald Mason. What up, Ronald Mason? What's up, T. Haynes? Cousin. I don't know what fantasy world Samuel's living in that he thinks KD is going to continue to take 1-year deals. Not happening. Not happening. Especially if you're on a team with a guy like Boogie Cousins, you see just come off an Achilles injury where he could have ended his career. Not happening, people. He's going to be, I hope, I could only hope that KD is smart enough to come to New York. Why would he want to be in? Don't tell me shit about the West is this, the West is that. He's got to take a page out of LeBron's playbook, bring his ass over to the East, be the best player in the East, in the best city in the East. That's what he has to do. If KD came to New York and KD wins in New York, KD will become urban legend in basketball. He would become urban legend. Now, I know it's hard because you got this asshole in the front office, but he's been quite quiet in the last 2 years. He's been quiet. It makes no sense for KD and Kawhi it makes sense for Kawhi. It makes sense for Kawhi. It don't make sense for KD to be with the Clippers. Don't make sense at all. He's got to come to New York. He's got to win in New York for him to solidify. Because to me, KD's rings got a little asterisk to them. Them rings don't mean shit to me. Those are Steph Curry rings at the end of the day. Those are Draymond Green rings at the end of the day. Those are Klay Thompson rings at the end of the day. Those ain't no Kevin Durant rings. Those rings, they was winning rings without Kevin Durant. So if the Knicks could pull out this coup, get KP6 back healthy, get Kevin Durant on the team, along with Zion Williamson, and move Trier to the starting point guard. Oh yes. The Knicks would be cooking with fish grease. The Knicks would be cooking with fish grease. KD, you can't go to the Clippers. It don't make sense for you. I don't believe Klay Thompson goes anywhere. And I think next year, Draymond Green will be up for money. And guess what? Draymond Green ain't going nowhere either. So again, people, be smart. When you do your analysis, be smart. Understand what's going on. So the Rams, so what did we learn today? Gene, what's up? Craig Peoples was good. What did we learn today? The Rams should give back their trophy and their money because they didn't earn it. The Rams, though good and damn well they didn't earn it, this don't feel like Super Bowl week. This don't feel like the off week of the Super Bowl. It don't have that energy because the Rams should give back their trophy and their money because they didn't earn it. They was it was handed to them by some poor referees. That's number one. Number two, we learned Chris Brown ain't raped no woman. Chris Brown ain't never had to rape no woman. Chris Brown ain't never had to take no coochie. Anthony Jones, what's up? Nelly? He ain't raped no girl. Nelly is handsome. Chris Brown is handsome. Noel Epps is handsome. Ain't taking no ass. That ain't fun. What else do we learn? Black people will ride for you. Oh, black people will ride for their own. From a distance. Because we was fighting for Kevin Hart when he sent out the gay basher tweets 10 years ago. But we was mad at the white kid who said recited a song that had nigga on it in Twitter. Oh, he was mad at the white kid. But he essentially did the same thing as Kevin Hart. And last but not least, Golden State is going to win the NBA championship again. It's not even going to be close. James Harden is a one-man wrecking crew. If you saw that Knick game, he barely passed the ball. I'm like, come on. He travels all over the place. Nobody calls it. Hey, how could you take 4 steps? Come on, NBA. That's why the NBA regular season is deplorable. The numbers are down again. The numbers consistently go down for the regular season in the NBA. It's deplorable. It's clown shit. It's Harlem Globetrotters. Nobody wants to see that shit. The NBA has got to fix their product. Kevin Durant got to come to the Knicks. He's got to come to the Knicks. It only makes sense. It don't make sense for him to be with the Clippers. Why compete against LeBron every year? Why compete against Golden State every year? When you come over here to this weak-ass East and get in the finals against the Celtics. And your boy, what's his name, Kyrie, think he's slick. I got them. Kyrie is trying to get out of the Celtics land and come over here and play with LeBron. He think he's so slick. Oh, I'm sorry, LeBron. No, you're not. So people be clear. I am going to be your common sense meter. That's what's going to happen from now on. Because I see y'all go off the hinges, off the rails on Facebook with a lot of issues. I am going to be your constant reminder when you're wrong. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. You should have been all over this Chris Brown thing. We should have been asking for this girl's head. We should have been asking for this girl, her face all over Facebook. We should have been asking for her name all over Facebook, because accusing a man of rape when he did not rape you is not cool. I got a major problem with that. And we just let that shit go. We just let it go. It needs to be fixed. Same thing with Nelly's situation. Lonzo Ball thinks he's slick. All of a sudden, he rolled his goddamn ankle. He out 4 to 6 weeks. Serena rolled her ankle and kept playing. Serena rolled her ankle and kept playing. Rodney Bond, Lewis Peterkin. Serena rolled her ankle, kept playing. Lonzo Ball rolls his ankle. He out 4 to 6 weeks. Got to be carried off the goddamn court. He a clown. He's a clown. Lonzo Ball, you playing yourself. You just trying to stay in L.A. Shelly Hartman, the voice. The mama voice, the taxpayer in Amityville. Let me tell y'all something. Let me just go on my little Amityville rant for a minute. I coach basketball along with football. A lot of people don't know that. I do coach basketball. And I went to watch my alma mater play today. And they played against Mount Sinai. And Mount Sinai played 7 players. They had one point guard who was a predominant ball handler, right? And they had this kid, number 24, slim redhead kid, could shoot his ass off. He had 30 points. He had 12 straight free throws. He made 12 straight free throws. I think only 2 of them hit the rim. See, Amityville went to the States last year, and I'm not here to bash anybody. But I'm going to tell you what I see. I see a team. Last year's team was full of talent, and it carried that coaching staff to the finals instead of that coaching staff carrying this team to the finals. He's probably a good man. I've never spoken to him. I'm going to assume he is a good man. But when you go to a game and you see a team that can shoot threes all over the place, and your answer is to play zone, what the hell is wrong with you? You cannot play zone against a team that knocks down threes. Unless you're Syracuse and they're playing that matchup zone. Amityville don't play that matchup zone. See, there's a time when you play these teams, and let me just say, and I'm not being racist, let me just say what they are, these white teams. There's a time when you gotta play these white teams, and you gotta muck up the game. You gotta make the game look crazy. You gotta make it a bad game. You gotta be scrappy. You gotta make it an ugly game. You can't have these kids, because the three-point shot is a major part of high school basketball. You can't have them with 10 feet of room and a quick hit and a quick release. They're gonna knock. That's a layup today. It's a layup. You can't have kids not playing defense without a consequence. I don't give a damn who's on that bench. You don't play defense, they all got to come out. You can't have a team being selfish, going for theirs, getting a name in the newspaper. Know your role. Communicate your role. Have the coach tell you your role if you don't know what your role is. Communicate on defense. They got a kid that is about 6'5", 6'6", so athletic, can guard all 5 positions on the court and doesn't work hard on the defensive end. You want to go to college? He need to work his ass off on that defensive end. And I played in Amityville, and we was prided on defense. Turn you over and let's get up the floor and get a layup, get a dunk. My junior year, I believe, was the first year they had the 3-point line. No, wasn't my junior year. I'm sorry, it was my freshman year. So it's annoying to go to Amityville High School to see my alma mater. And let me tell you something else about Amityville High School. If you go Google Amityville High School basketball, go Google Amityville High School basketball. Do yourself a favor, Google it. This is not no bullshit program. This program is elite. This is an elite program. Why the school ain't got uniforms every year? Brand new uniforms every year. This is not a school that goes to the States once every 15 years. This school is in the States damn near every other year. They're going to be in the States again very soon. Not next year. I saw that JV. But they should have more. They should have more because they're elite. Very good team. And Shelly Hartman Goddard. Let me get her name right, because God, if I don't say her name right. Shelly Hartman Goddard and her son, she got a son that's 6'4", 6'5", swingman. This guy has a knack of being around the ball. He's long, pogo stick, like he just jumps, great on the offensive glass. It's not like Amityville don't have tools. That's Shelly's son. Shelly's son balls out. Don't get it twisted. He's a guy who's going to be a double-double every night. That's the type of guy he is. Double-double every night. And he's a sophomore. You heard me? He's a sophomore. Shelly Hartman Goddard and Mr. Goddard. I don't know her husband's name. Mr. Goddard. That boy playing ball over there as a sophomore. There's no reason why Amityville High School, who's an elite basketball program, shouldn't have. They 2 years off the state. They were in the States. They were in the States last year. They're in the States last year. Just last year they're in the States. They have new uniforms. I know they got a new gym coming. I know they got all that stuff coming. But come on, people. Come on. Amityville is elite. That's my alma mater. Don't get it twisted. So again, we've learned a lot. Let me just rehash before I let y'all go. We've learned Abdul Jabby was good. Troy Seal, what's going on, boy? D Black Newton. Listen, let me do this for my girl D Black. Love D Black. Always love me some D Black. D Black babies, listen to me. D Black Newton, her baby's selling them Girl Scout cookies. Now let me tell you, them Dosey-Does is crack. Do not get it twisted. I buy 4-5 boxes at a time, and then I gotta hide them from myself. Dosey-Does, crack. Debbie Black, do me a favor. Please leave the link to your baby and them Girl Scout cookies so we can get some Girl Scout cookies from your baby. Debbie Black, if you're still out there, please leave the link so we can buy some Girl Scout cookies from your baby. So as I was saying, we learned a lot today. We've learned that Chris Brown ain't raped nobody. Nelly ain't raped nobody. Nobody's beating Golden State. The Rams should give back their goddamn trophy and the money. The Rams know good and goddamn well they didn't win this championship. Give the money back. It don't even feel like Super Bowl week. We learned that my alma mater, Amityville, they played wine dance on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday or Wednesday, they played wine dance. And if you know anything about Long Island basketball, you need to be in the gym when Amityville plays wine dance. Oh, that was the game I turned up. Go ask about me. Amityville, wine dance, you need to be in the gym. Amityville had a historic game years ago. Dre Lazo knows this urban legend. Donald Chandler, wooden backboards, wine dance high school, second quarter. Donald Chandler comes down the court. Dude's coming down to block the shot, throws it off the wood. Boom! Bob Carpenter dunks it. That sets it off. The Richie Brush, the white dude. Richie Brush bangs it. Oh, man. Wine Dance walked out the gym in the second quarter. Couldn't handle the white dude banging it on him. So, if you know anything about Long Island basketball, that game is going to be in Amityville. I think Wednesday. If you know anything about Long Island basketball, you need to be in that gym. You need to be in that gym. It's going to be a dog fight. I've played in 5 wine dances. I played against wine dance 5 times. Twice we had no spectators. So you need to be in the gym on Wednesday, 4 p.m. at Amityville High School. Wine Dance plays Amityville. It's going to be a good one. So everybody, listen. You all have a great night. Enjoy your evening. Tomorrow, me and my son go to see Wu-Tang tomorrow. Going to see Wu-Tang tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait. I got some stuff coming down the pipe. A lot of stuff coming down the pipe. So announcements will be made. Stay posted. Thank you for your support. Shout out to www.busmove.com. Also shout out to www.ssaunders@icghome.com. See you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. I hope to have Craig, April, Dion, and Gary on tomorrow to start talking about the Super Bowl. You guys have a great evening. See you in the AM. Peace.